And here
Hello,
we go.
Dave.
Damn it! You did it right when I said that.
Ruined your
fucking intro. God damn, Tony the intro runner.
Just totally shoved a stake right through the heart of that fucking intro. Goddamn.
Hello, Dave.
I ruin
You're
everything.
like, and we're live. I'm like, really? You have to repeat after Carla? Like, her whole thing is, and we're live? Like, okay. In the top.
Should we do like an introduction?
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't need one.
Yeah.
I got a lower third.
Yeah. Fuck you, man. Fuck you.
You can pull what's
Should
out
we
of that
introduce
box
her?
and fuck me with that later.
Xana, go ahead, bud.
Yeah. I was just gonna ask if you guys wanted to introduce ourselves or
Yeah, go ahead, man. You're up.
whatever.
No, you're first. You're up.
I'm
Yeah,
first.
go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Xana, also Xana Uzumaki, and I play the voice of Naotsugu. Very bit role, but glad to be here. So there we go.
It's not necessarily
Very bit, dude. You're one of
I
the
guess-
main three. What the fuck are you on about?
You're part of the three amigos, sir.
I know, but you both. I feel like you both have like a bigger role in the writing process
well,
or planning the actual video.
I am the damn writer, of course.
Okay, and because I couldn't get my lower third to work, hi, I'm Fat Tony 92. I put the fat in Fat Dog. You can just call me Director Sama.
I'm just glad he doesn't have the dog in Fat Dog. That'd be awkward. I'm like Zoinks Gaming or Richie Roberts or whatever the hell I feel like calling myself at this particular point in time for just Log Horizon Abridged. We'll keep it just Log Horizon Abridged right now.
Yep.
Go for it.
Go ahead.
Go for it.
All right.
I'm used to being interrupted. You already interrupted me from the start. You might as well continue. Keep the trend going.
So we're actually missing two members. They'll be a little late, unfortunately. So Arkatsuki will be joining us, but it's going to be about half an hour, 40 minutes before she's still getting off of work and drive home. So she'll be with us before the end.
We're not sure when Nyanta's showing up. Nyanta arrives on cat time, which basically means whenever that asshole feels like.
Cat time is Hawaiian time.
Exactly. I told you, man, we should have got some catnip. He'd have been here sooner. All right. Now back to what I do. I am the writer and the assistant director for Log Horizon Abridged, as well as the voice of Minyu-sama, which is a bit character that apparently got turned into a reoccurring character because the audience liked him in episode 1 so much. He was initially supposed to just be a throwaway character, and now he's not. So congratulations, audience. He's no longer a throwaway character, and you made that happen. Oh, my goodness.
You control the destiny of this show.
Yeah.
The power's in your hands. Use it wisely.
I'm reading some of the chat here. He goes, I have a test tomorrow. Why am I here? You are here because you just got good.
All right.
Sure. Have they asked the dreaded question yet?
No, they haven't yet, but they are praising you. Literally, praise be to Minyu-sama.
That's right, Dave.
I did get a
shout
person
out to
mention my
Minyu-sama.
name.
Yep,
I saw a person mention me in the chat. Yeah, they said Xana Uzumaki, you're my fave, and I would like to tell and I would like to tell you something. Fuck you, Xana. Thank you. I'm glad, this was a great opportunity for you to interact with me. I'm really happy I'm here. I'm glad I was told to go fuck myself.
I love your douchebag link.
Yeah. Should we keep this about Log Horizon, or can I answer
It's
this question?
just sort of just shooting the shit, honestly.
Yeah.
In that case, you're
I
awesome.
mean, I could just brief. Yeah.
Breaking the ice right there.
Yeah,
Tony is awesome.
Yeah, I was recently cast as Ozpin for I only know the dude's name. I don't know the name of his channel. But what
Dust to
was
Dust Productions.
Dust to Dust Productions.
Dust to
So
Dust
I'm
Productions.
in a Ruby Abridged as Professor Ozpin. So
And I get to be I'm in that Ruby Abridged already as the statue that Weiss fights in the White trailer, but I officially got cast as a named character. So when they actually get around to Volume 4, I get to be Tyrion, which is going to be a lot of fun. Like, if you thought my Jalal Joker was insane, wait till I get to have a crack at Tyrion.
So we did receive the dreaded question, by the way.
The answer to your dreaded question, which I believe is win episode 2. The answer is win Broly.
Yep.
Win Broly. Yeah. It's in the editing bay. It is literally in the editing bay.
All right. So, and actually, I see another. Yeah, I see a sort of thing actually. So we actually have a time frame for Gun Gale now. Actually have one, and it will be out after Log Horizon episode 2 and before episode 3. So in between those episodes is when Gun Gale is actually happening.
I will be right back. I have to go get foods.
What is it? Eden does gaming. I love you too, man. I love you too. I don't know you at all, but I appreciate the love via text. Thank you.
Nah, man. They just they don't love you, man. They love your beard.
Maybe one day you'll get to touch my penis. Probably not, but it could happen. It could happen.
So what's really cool though is actually once we have everyone here, for those of you who don't notice, there's a cat behind me as well, but there is get the fuck off the table. There is a mysterious box here, a mystery box.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and so when we have everyone here, I'm gonna be opening the mystery box. So my question is a simple one. We're covering both seasons.
Dude, I don't know if I can wait until it's time to reveal the mystery box, man.
I don't think it's really that much of a mystery. It better not be a fucking pie this time.
I mean, I don't know how he'd throw it in your fucking face from where he is, but sure.
You cannot cream me from the internet this time, no.
But
for those interested in what it is I'm having for dinner, I only eat the souls of Daves.
Come here. Hey. There we go.
There's a big black pussy. You found Nyanta. You found the dark half of Nyanta.
Yeah, guys, meet our Nyanta. She's very vocal. She's shy. No. Okay, jump back up.
She's not nearly that shy considering how much you yell at her. She does a lot of stuff.
A message? I did get a message.
You yell at your cat a lot.
I yell at my cats, plural. I have 3 of them. You know what? Here. You know what? We'll show them.
So 4 assholes and a bitch?
So we have the one right there. That's Casper. That one's Yuki. And there she is. That's Leafy. Yes.
Director Sama. Okay. Director Sama is a cat person. Minu Sama.
I like how you guys have like a bunch of posters and shit in the background, and I just have like, oh, look, windows and blank.
If I ever get to it, there. Minu Sama is about dogs. I have dogs. Hank. How you doing, Hank? There's a good boy. Okay. Male motherfucker.
Yeah, I think somebody asked in the comments something about like what was your inspiration for doing Log Horizon Abridged? Do you have an answer for that?
Well, first, I see. Yeah. Well, hold up. I'm going to address this other one real quick. We were asked about Wind Waker. Wind Waker, Air Gear, and just Wind Waker and Air Gear. Those are written and edited by PhatdogStudios, which is where we get the dog from PhatDog, and he's not in a position where he can dedicate time to abridging, so they are on indefinite hiatus until he gets his shit together, I guess. As for Log Horizon,
I would have just said until that situation changes, but okay.
Well, I mean, he's had a lot of rough luck, so he just kind of has to get his shit together. That's just all there is to it. Like I'm not gonna fucking sugarcoat it. Like, that's just all there is to it. I'm not going into details, but as in regards for Log Horizon, for those of you who have been here a little longer, you know that we started off with Sword Art Online, and I really liked the idea of Sword Art Online, but it was executed so fucking terribly. And then so when I found Log Horizon, I'm like, holy fuck, this is everything Log Horizon should have been. Its consequence was unknown until almost season 2, and quite frankly, I think it's a more terrifying consequence than the outright death that you would receive. It has more long-term consequences, if you ask me. And so Log Horizon is just... I've been a huge fan of it I've wanted to abridge it for the longest time. And the Tiba thing popped up, and I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. Oh, good. Well, our Nyanta's here.
Well, sort of. We
get another person. By the way, hi, Red Panda AMVs. I acknowledge your comment.
You came to me to talk to it because you were playing around with the idea, the day before the Tiba announcement. And we talked for a little bit, and I guess, as you would say, we got our shit together.
Yeah.
And we decided, we're going to do this. And then the Tiba announcement came. And we're like, oh, fuck, we got to do this now. That's basically kind of how things went.
Yep.
One day we decided we were going to do it the next day. We were like, okay, we're doing it.
Okay, this needs to happen, like, immediately. I think, Snake, are you here? Are you getting your shit set up? Like, what's the deal?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, so I guess you can't see him because his camera is black, but everyone, if you're familiar with the Tiba contest, Senile Snake, he did the Soul Reaver Abridged that actually placed, and introducing him officially as our Nyanta.
Yeehaw! What's up, everybody? Right, yes, indeed.
Welcome, man.
I was rated as number 20 on the Tiba contest, which was a huge honor.
Oh, nice.
Especially given how shitty it is.
And
dude, it was good, and you know it. Don't you're being honest.
Apparently,
seriously,
it was because I placed.
Dude, what you like your thing may have not been the funniest, but it was indeed voice acted, and in my opinion, one of the best. It was really well written because it made me want more, and in my opinion, that's one of the aspects of a successful Abridged series is I want to see more of this.
Yeah, that's the majority of the comments I've been getting on the video is, dude, I'll subscribe to you if you give me more. When's the next episode? A lot of people want more, and that's really makes me want to do more. I've actually got episode.
It's a really big compliment when you get comments like that.
Yeah, I've actually got episodes 2 and 3 written completely.
Nice.
Now I just need to.
Oh, hey, you know what, Snake? Just for shits and giggles, you want to give us a sample of your Nyanta voice?
Oh, I don't see why not.
We'll give him a sample. We'll give him a sample. We'll give him a sample of episode 2.
Yeah.
Cold-hearted rapscallions go.
Okay.
God, I love that line.
Good day, you cold-hearted rapscallions.
Oh my God, it's like butter.
Rapscallions.
Yeah, but I like the way you bring it up at the end.
Where's Xana hates me for episode 2 because I made him say swiggity swag unironically.
Oh, I mean, anytime you make me say swag unironically, it does. I do die a little bit inside. you did shave. You did shave a good 3 years off my life up to this point, and it's only going to get worse.
But by the time we're done, you're going to be fucking on death's door.
I like Mark Chapman's comments. Dude, that was smooth as duck.
That was smooth as duck.
Yes.
Thank you. Ducks are smooth.
Ducks are very smooth. They're smooth criminals. Haven't you seen Howard?
Howard the Duck. Yeah.
Yes, Howard the Duck. Yeah, I'm stupid, but I write stuff, and sometimes people think it's funny.
Good
job.
Ian McMillan to Nyanta. So apparently you're Ian McKellen.
Ian McKellen? Interesting.
You shall not pass!
But
you should have. I am Jean Arc. And I'm officially here to talk about Log Horizon Abridged for some reason.
Oh. Also, as most of you may have heard already,
my husband voice.
as most of you may have heard already, I am also going to be in episode 7 of Hellsing Ultimate Abridged.
Yep, yep.
Oh,
that was
shit.
what I was about to start leading to. I was like, well, they admitted it publicly, so you might as well talk about it. But yeah, he's in there.
Yeah, you have the floor, man. This is my first
Senpai
time.
noticed him.
There's also a couple of other things that I can't talk about.
Oh, so really quickly, any things that you guys want to share and or talk about outside of abridging that you think the audience might want to know about? Go for it.
Holiday update for Overwatch
Well,
dropped.
Of course. Okay,
So did the
alright.
holiday update for Destiny. Ha! It looks awesome, by the way.
In regards to, would the mystery box be considered? I guess to a I don't know.
Is it?
No?
Is it time?
Okay. So for those,
Is it?
no, it's
Outside of
not
it.
time. We're waiting.
God damn it, man! Stop
Okay,
teasing
outside.
me with the mystery box.
It's not.
Oh,
It's really not a mystery to us.
You
It's
break
not a
out the.
mystery to us at
It's a
all.
mystery to me, man. It's a mystery to me, as well as
So
the rest of the
what's-
audience. People watching right now, I'm with you. I'm with you. I feel what you're feeling towards that fucking mystery
You're
box.
such a liar.
Once Akatsuki gets here, we'll open the mystery box. But
Okay.
you know, I
Tony-
want to at least do the 3-year.
You apparently need a hint. I was poking at you about stuff that you do outside of abridging. OTP. Poke you with a
Oh
stick.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So, oh, wow. I'm not really sure where to begin on that. Like, just in general, or should I stick with like a series in question?
Okay. Okay. I'll cover the general stuff. I am the founder of a group called OTP Manga, which is a group of like-minded people. Most will call them of a nerdy persuasion. I like to think that they're of an awesome persuasion. And these are writers. These are artists, voice actors. Whether they're well known or whether they're trying to get into voiceover and they're really good at acting, we bring them all together. And basically, we're making our own multiple different manga series or manga-styled webcomics. And 3 people on this call are involved with that. I'm involved with a project, 2 projects actually. One called Infinity's Light. I think for right now we temporarily are calling Deathcapades the name of the other one, and that one Snake is
yeah.
working with me on. Huh?
Yes, I am co-writer on Deathcapades.
Which chapter 1's almost done, so we're getting pretty close to actually moving forward really quickly with that.
Yep.
I also do a series. I am the director, the overall director, and the lead writer for a series called Infinity's Light, which you can check out the promo for on OTP Manga on that channel and check.
It's really good, guys. I recommend you check it out.
Yeah, no, Tony.
You'd be
you were-
surprised.
I was gonna ask Tony if he wanted to mention Czech because he had sent me for some because he had showed me some of the, I guess, sort of the rough scripts for it, or at least rough, what would the word be, screenplay maybe, not quite, I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
something like that.
So
And he
my
showed me
buddy
some
and I-
art too in the end.
yeah.
I was
Well,
gonna
unfortunately,
say, go ahead.
we're without an artist right now, so that's kind of our main hangout.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks, man. The art, because you had sent me some art from somebody you had brought on board. I guess they jumped off the project.
Differences of opinions that we just couldn't come to an agreement on, and is whatever.
Oh.
You know, it's too bad. Because she was a fantastic artist. I really wish we could have kept her on board, but I've been. I am writer and not director, but I'm writer. Director. I'm writer and director for a series called Check, which is going to be OTP Manga's main Senin series. We are the Game of Thrones of the manga for this company.
It's our second seinen series because
Second?
technically Infinity's Light is a seinen series as well.
Okay.
It turns out that all I'm
I'm
good at is writing like really dark, either action or humor. So Deathcapades is kind of, we don't know if it's seinen or shonen yet. So it's kind of bordering there because it's all really dark, sarcastic, flippant humor. And Connor and I love it because it's just a lot of fun to write for this character who's just basically. All right, this is the one preview I'll
on
give.
a side note, if there are any artists in the audience right now and you're interested in working with us, go to our OTP Musa message. And I'll leave a link to all the videos that we have for OTP Manga in the description after this is all said and done.
Okay, the description of this character, and this is the only thing I'm giving away for Deathcapades, which is why it's so fun for us to write. Imagine if Saitama from One Punch Man, like superpowers and super strength like he does in that world, just take his personality and make him death. Like if he was responsible for ushering souls on to the next place that they go to. Like his personality with probably a bit more sarcasm, but this guy is death.
Yeah, none of his powers and his confidence, but just overall laziness.
His overall laziness and his day-to-day workings, like that kind of thing. And it's a lot of fun. But the one thing that separates OTP Manga from like other like manga publishing companies and stuff is the fact that it gets voiceover treatment. We have a group that makes original scores for each of the mangas, so they're going to have their own original soundtrack that you can get as well. And
nice.
Yeah, we give it the same treatment that a full animation production would get on the audio aspect of things. So we score it, we dub it, and we do have bloopers. We have lots of bloopers. The one that's out right now is each one's going to have its own Patreon, so you can decide like that way you don't have to worry about like, hey, I'm throwing my money at OTP Manga and it goes to something that maybe you don't like. Like you can support whichever series you want to support. That's how we know if you like a series and if it's doing good. But basically we're doing our funding through Patreon. And right now, patreon.com/InfinitySlight is the one that's up right now because we actually have stuff up for Infinity Slight, like character intros, the promo for it. We're waiting on a few more in, and then we have all of Chapter 1 done, and we can start working on Chapter 2.
Yeah,
there's a lot of work going into this. But our patrons... Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, somebody mentioned, oh, Christ, Xana's bloopers. As of now, I'm not doing any voice work for OTP Manga, but I think I do have some bloopers for episode 2, right?
Oh my, yeah. Dude, we are doing a blooper reel for everyone.
Yeah.
If you think that episode 1 had a lot of really good bloopers from Greg, who is Shiro, like you should hear the bloopers he does in Infinity's Light because he's actually the villain in Chapter 1, and he has some great outtakes. Like he will literally have a moment where he's telling. I think it was the bloopers in this one where he was doing his.
Oh my god!
Right? Yes.
Well, he does them in both actually.
Mm-hmm.
Bumblebee, suck my space.
Bumblebee, suck my space. It's so funny. But like there's a lot of that. And when I get Robin and Greg together in one call, oh my god, it's outtakes galore. Like the two of them feed off of each other.
I'm kind of wondering where Optimus Prime sucking Bumblebee's dick came into the picture.
It's Bumblebee sucking Optimus Prime's dick, not
okay, sorry.
Yeah,
got that reversed.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think.
Important distinction.
I'm trying to imagine what context. I'm trying to imagine what context of what scene could have possibly ushered said conversation forth, but maybe it's better just not to know.
And the other thing that extra content by being a patron, you get that extra content just for being a patron. The only thing that you get charged for is when we have a full chapter that goes up for on the video. You actually get it a week before we release it publicly, and you get all the extra content such as how we have step-by-step omakes as to how a page or a panel got created, the outtakes, all that stuff. Our patrons. And that is exclusive for them, and they don't have to pay for any of it. Just by being a patron, you get all that. So we try to make we try to give a lot of extra bonuses to people who actually support us. That having been said,
in regards to actually Infinity's Light, I actually voice one of the main characters, which I'm really looking forward to actually doing, because we're finally getting episode 2. So, Boss making an appearance.
You'll have lines at the end. You'll have lines at the end. Like the guys actually appear in chapter 2, and then in chapter 3
for like 3.
They're all over. I'm still waiting for, like, I think it's chapter 7 or 8 where we turn him back into a cub and trying to figure out how we're gonna do that. That's not even like major spoiler or whatever. I'm just like, yeah, there's like one scene where there's like little cub freaking boss, and I'm just like, how are we gonna pull this off with, like, I'm gonna do some serious audio work. We're just gonna have you do it in your normal voice, and we'll do some audio work to change you and pitch you down and pitch you higher.
Well, no, because I can do high pitched voices. You know,
We'll get it, or
it's the
we may just say,
ones that I have
you all
issues
together, Tony, and cast a small kid. He's like, you bastard.
I don't. Fuck you.
But the other thing that I do, aside from all this crazy stuff, and I keep extra busy on that, outside of abridging, hey, I think Lennon's going to be on in a minute.
Yep,
So we'll
Kotsky will be here.
Outside of abridging, I stream, which is why I have the thing that says Like Zoinks Gaming. That's why I'm going by Like Zoinks Gaming. I stream video games of my choice, and most of the time, voice. I can do Menu-sama, and I can be in character for certain streams if you guys show up and would like that. But I play horror video games in character as Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. And I have a Dead Space series finished, and I'm going chapter by chapter through Alien Isolation as Shaggy, and it's unbelievably terrifying. But about 2 hours is the length of time that I can be in character as Shaggy before it starts destroying my throat. So that's why I have to limit it to like one chapter at a time. But, you know, imagine if any of you watched Krillin play Alien Isolation, imagine a lot of those scenes, but instead of, you know, hearing Krillin, you're hearing, like, I don't know why Freddy made me play this game, man. It is not worth 4 boxes of Scooby Snacks. He's right by me, isn't he? You know, that kind of stuff. It's great. No, there's been plenty of times where I know you can't be heard, but as Shaggy, I'm sitting there telling the audience to be quiet because the alien's nearby, and I'm like hiding under a gurney or something. I'm like, it's the best because I'm actually a giant pussy when it comes to horror games, so the terror is actually real. I'm emotionally invested in this game, and I don't want to die. But yeah, I've ended two videos have ended with me getting killed by the alien out of 3 right now.
Fucking,
I'll finish it funny and be like, la-di-da, I can do it, and then death. And I'm like, God damn it.
I remember you telling me about you doing your thing. Like, I was like, you know, Daphne, you're a heartless bitch or something. I can't do the voice, but...
Oh, no, okay.
You're at it.
I was at a convention. I was actually cosplaying as Shaggy for Nashville.
Okay.
And there was a girl that was Daphne that was here, and she was telling me I should go visit this haunted house because it was around Halloween time. And she was like, "Would you do it for a Scooby Snack?" And I'm, no.
Okay.
And she's like, "How about 2 Scooby Snacks?" I'm like, no. What about 3? Like, you're a heartless bitch. You know that, Daphne?
Like, you're a heartless bitch. Goddamn, Scoob.
Like, goddamn, Scoob. Like, leave me the fuck alone.
Like,
these damn alien.
Damn it, Daphne. You're lucky that ass is bad.
Like, oh my God, no. If you think that's bad, I had an idea at one point if I could ever get my other computer to work, because that computer can actually like stream decent stuff. I was gonna have Shaggy play. Like, I was gonna have it where Freddy asked Shaggy to play Honey Pop so he could learn how to take Daphne on a date, or not Daphne, but Velma on a date. And literally it's Shaggy playing Honey Pop. And my whole thing was, okay, because it's Honey Pop, number one, because it's Honey Pop, there is no such thing as a PG Shaggy. Like, he would be cursing like a motherfucker, and it would be great. Like, if you want your childhood to get
I'm already half shoved, Scoob.
Like, Scoob, I don't think that's... Like, did you see what that cat girl did with her tail? I'm pretty sure that's not how it works, but something in me is working pretty fine right now. Oh man. Oh my God. Connor, apparently you are black AF at the moment.
Yep.
Are you still with us, bud? You've been very quiet.
Yeah.
All these damn dog people. I'm a cat. Stop picking on me.
Yeah.
Freaking Shaggy and his dogs. Like, man, oh man, this is what I call toasted.
The title of the stream. What's the problem with the title of the stream?
Holy shit!
We're working on it.
A talking cat. No. What you should have done. What we should have done was just straight up. Tony, we should have just named it "fuckyou.avi Part 2."
Dude, that fucking video is prophetic now, man. Like,
You could have also called it 30 minutes of shameless promotion and plugs.
well, that wasn't even
That's
30
that
seconds
too.
though, dude. It was like the fucking video was 5 seconds long. We were just shooting the shit, and I don't even really remember what prompted it. But I'm just like, no, this is happening. And I spent a minute making it and uploaded it, and then
oh no! You saw one of the comments. You saw one of the comments that somebody who said they were voting for Log Horizon, and somebody was like, "Why the fuck would you vote for Log Horizon?" And you got salty about that shit. And you were like, "You know what? I'm gonna do this." And you told us what it was, and I was like, "Oh my God, that's hilarious! Do it," because I'd say I'm the voice of reason, maybe 10% of the time. Most of the rest of the time I'm like, fucking do it. And then no, I'm probably 25%. I do kind of go, no, that's a bad idea for the channel. That's a bad idea. We probably shouldn't do that. So I do that a couple of more than I think I do, I think. But anyway, you did it, and then at some point you were like, what should I call this? I can't remember who it was. In my mind, I think it was me, but it probably wasn't. I just want to steal the credit, apparently. And it just was like, what about fuck you? I was like, fuck you dot something, and then you were like, no, oh fuck you dot AVI.
Yeah, no,
I was like, yes.
I think that was Midnight actually that said that.
Really? Okay, Midnight. I'm stealing the credit for Midnight. Look what I took credit for naming.
By the way, just to answer Freak Gaming Studios' question, any updates on Log Horizon Abridged since they started? The video is pretty much in the hands of the editor at this point, so
yeah. Well, that's actually one of the reasons we
Win Broly. That's the update. Win Broly.
It's happening. I've personally been. It really is, and it's looking great. Like I've seen a lot of it.
Nobody's tooling around with. There's no more messing around with any of the script. Like the script is done because everything's been recorded.
Script is done. Everything's recorded. It's just in the editing process. Like it's
just in the editing process. And I mean,
yeah.
Unfortunately, life took a rather harsh turn for our editor, so we ended up being later than we thought we would. That's the nicest way I know to put it and be very vague. But it was basically some personal stuff that we're not going to talk about publicly.
Hey Menu Sama, how's the script for episode 3 coming?
I ate it. Just like your soul, Dave. It's nom nom nom. Yeah, the script for episode 3 is going to be coming together fine. I've probably rewatched the next 5 episodes about 3 or 4 times. It's going to be a much longer video. Our editor, in fact, and I've questioned him about this a couple of times, but our editor has requested that episode 3 be 15 minutes long.
And suddenly Akatsuki.
Yeah. And suddenly Akatsuki. She got good.
There we go. Welcome.
Everyone, please welcome Lennon Drake, a.k.a. our Akatsuki.
Here, hold on. I guess I should feel inclined to put on the webcam.
Oh, I was going to say, I was like, she's joining the trend of people who jump on the show. Oh, there's a Lennon!
Hi!
I had never seen
The
a
funny
There
thing
you
is,
go.
the funny part is, this is the first time any of us have seen her either. It's
I've
always
never
just
seen her,
been
but
a
this is
disembodied
crazy.
voice.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's ready to open
You do
the
belong to a human.
Crazy.
She does exist.
Dude, the chat.
That would've been really,
I'm not a embodied, out of
Lennon,
experience voice.
Yeah,
Lennon,
yeah.
the
I was
chat-
gonna say it would have been really. I was
Lennon,
gonna say it would have been
the
really
chat-
disconcerting. Sorry. You want me to
chat,
go?
Lennon, the chat is going ape shit the second you joined.
Oh shit, mystery box. Okay.
I don't even
All right.
see the chat going on.
Lennon, shut the fuck up. I've been waiting for this. All right.
Wait, where do you see the chat? Is that the chat? Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. So, all right, guys. Who's ready for the mystery box?
You made me spit eggnog on myself, Xana. God damn it.
All right, guys. All right. So, everyone ready for the mystery box, huh?
Let's do it.
No.
All right. Let's.
I was.
Been waiting for this moment all day.
But it's not though. I saw his name on it. I know who it's from.
Shh, you don't know.
Right on the verge of ejaculation. Yes.
Oh my God! So many packing peanuts.
And the package was packaging peanuts.
Oh, the packing peanuts.
That was what was in the mix.
Oh my God! This is. Hold up. Hang tight.
Go get a
I'm gonna go.
Go back to standing there because that was the perfect place. I know what's in there. That was the perfect place to pull it out.
All right. Hold up.
In my mind,
Tony, hold on.
in my mind, the packing peanuts are just the foreplay.
What's going on?
Right? Okay. So Tony, I want you to stand closer to the box so that when you pull it out, it looks like you're really pulling it out. Oh no! Stand right there. That's right. Get that groin all up on that box.
I've just
like
seen
your mind.
flashes, like constant flashes of everyone talking.
No.
Just click on.
This is fucking ridiculous. Like, thank you for this. Whoever sent this, thank you.
Yeah.
Right. You guys could
Just click on Tony.
Here we go.
It was Popo.
I clicked on Tony. It's finally. I'm not getting constant flashes of everyone laughing.
No. It's getting all over the floor.
Oh my God. Okay. Like, okay, guys. Like, I get it. Thank you. But Jesus Christ, there's so many packing peanuts.
You're getting the white stuff all over the floor, man.
I know.
Oh my God.
Oh my God!
It's
It's even
giant.
wrapped.
That's right.
All right,
You reach in there. Reach in that box.
All right. So let's go ahead and take the box.
No.
Thank you. All right. So,
The box. No.
oh my God, packing peanuts everywhere. Okay, so
Yay! Something for the
Where's
cats to
packing
do.
that shit?
right. All right, let's see what our first item is, shall we?
It's a brand new car.
You get a car, and you get a car. Everybody gets a car.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right, so we got our fabulous T-shirts.
Yeah.
Which means we should probably give that to Lennon because she's the one that won that for us, honestly.
Where are we going to put this?
Look at the size of this fucking thing.
You already know what it
That's
is.
a big.
You already know what it is. Okay,
But I
officially, we
want
need to change the title of the episode right now. You already know. I gave it away with the Team 4-Star logo on there. Oh my God, somebody did a drum roll. Nice.
Yes.
Jesus.
Somebody found the soundboard.
All right, here.
Somebody
You
found
pull-
the soundboard, yes.
Hurry up and
you
get the
pulled it
dust.
back.
Look, don't break it.
I'm
Don't
not
break it.
going
I'm gonna need
to.
some help with this.
This is oh my God, guys. Seriously?
War battle going on.
Well, they wanted to make sure the dick came here safe and sound.
Jesus.
I love that it's
Wow,
laying on her lap and you just see this
So
hand
much
off screen and
screaming.
rub it.
No, I
holding
mean
it.
the dick needs protection, man. It needs protection.
Yes, it does.
God damn it. Seriously?
Wrap it before you tap it.
All right.
Oh my God,
Oh my
look.
God.
It's like advertisements and
Oh my God.
It flops.
Oh my God.
Holy shit! It's oh, dude.
Shit.
That's the chair.
Did you
That's
really
the
have to
cherry on
put
the
a
fucking
sheet over
sundae
it?
right there.
Oh my God. It was literally just a dildo.
Oh my God.
And there it is.
It's a golden dildo! Yes! Yes!
Oh my God.
It's even better. It's even better than I could have possibly imagined in my wildest.
There it
dreams.
is, folks.
Oh my God.
My expectations have been met, and I am quite satisfied.
I don't even know what to say.
Oh, I know what to say. I know what to say. I know what to say.
So,
Tony,
Now,
Tony,
now see
pick
the
a
best.
con, and we challenge Four-Star to show up there so that we could use that
This
dick
is
and
not going on my Facebook.
You know,
Don't even ask. It's not going on my Facebook. I
It doesn't need to. It's already on YouTube.
Preferably little
and the
ones.
best. And the best part of this
oh my
trophy
god,
is
instantly engraved for her pleasure.
Yes, they were very serious.
You know
If you
what?
wanna-
I would like to. I would like to. Personally, I want to thank Team 4-Star for hosting the Tiba thing and sending this questionable.
That was straight up just a dildo.
Team 4-Star,
on
thank you very
one.
much for the golden dildo.
Oh my
I mean,
god!
No, I am tweeting that right now. Oh
if,
yeah,
if,
that's
if I had a mantle, this shit
Oh
would be
my
going on my
god,
mantle.
dude, no!
okay, no bullshit.
Delete your
You need to take a
comment.
picture of
No,
that and
no.
send it to me so I can
No.
post it up on Twitter. I want to post that on Twitter. Yeah.
Oh no!
The cat just got into the box, and the packing peanuts are everywhere.
Oh my god, no! Oh my god, episode 3! Nyanta jumps into a box full of packing peanuts. Done! Ladies and gentlemen, art imitating life.
I'm too busy cleaning up after our baby.
Well, Nyanta, what do you think?
We're rocking it.
Oh my god. Okay. Can you-
Side.
No,
I-
like,
I-
Tilt it to
all
the
right.
side, though.
Oh my god.
There you go.
it would have been better as an up and down photo, but whatever. I can't believe I just said that. Okay.
All right, but for real though,
Here,
Uh,
that's so bad.
but for real though, Lennon probably. I do think that Lennon should get the T-shirt. But for real though, and the only reason I choose Lennon over Xana is because Akatsuki got good faster.
Aw.
Well, you know, I'm Nautsugu, so I don't blame you. It's okay.
You made me write the word swiggity swag unironically.
Hey, so what's the
Knows to write swiggity
If it hurt you to say, imagine how much it hurt to type.
You chose to write it. I was forced to say it.
what should we what I'm doing
Tony
the
held a
tweet right
gun to
now.
my face. It was not my choice. Oh, at Team 4-Star, thanks for the golden dildo.
No, thanks, guys. You know, and the best part about this trophy is it also doubles as a chair. So
No, Team 4-Star sent us a sweet new chair.
No, I like that. No, that is what hold
A
up.
sweet new chair.
That's 4-Star.
All right, Lennon, you said you found the chat. What's going on the chat?
I have no idea. No, I was like, I don't know where to find the chat.
Actually,
I'm
go
new
to
to
the video
this.
itself.
go to the video and mute. Yeah, go to the video page itself where it's playing, and then just mute the video. Then you can just go.
I want to know how the chat is reacting to the fact that we got our golden penis.
Ruined Paladin.
So, all
said-
right, no, the real question
there's a lot
is,
of-
the real question is, who was this molded after?
Oh.
Question of the century.
Oh.
Oh no! Literally, second tweet. Okay, I'm waiting on my Twitter. I'm going to ask
Really?
Kaiser if he was the model.
Rodrigo Samos says that sitting apparatus is great.
It fits great. It's like preparation H. It feels good on the whole.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Test it or it's fake.
Yeah.
Test it or it's fake.
Okay.
Yeah, no, red over here. For,
Tony, good luck with that.
comment after comment.
You can
Let's
ask.
get to test it.
You can ask Haley if y'all should
I'm
test
done,
it.
you
to make sure
guys.
it's fake.
Oh,
No,
I
we're
found
not doing that.
Oh my god. Fucking demented.
I'm waiting for waiting for Twitter to finish.
You know, the thing is, though, is what we will do is at every convention we are at, well, that I am at our panels, we'll do photo ops with this thing for anyone who wants to get a photo with it, just for shits and giggles.
Oh, I'm gonna blow it. Like, I'm literally just gonna walk over and be like,
Oh my god! Cannot believe.
I'm sorry, when you said blow it, I imagined a very different thing, but that one is also equally funny.
So should we actually turn it over to Q&A stuff?
Yeah, you know what? We got about 15 minutes left, give or take. So let's turn it over. So you guys go ahead. Just address the person that you when you say your question, say the person's name that it's directed at. And
the only question we are no longer going to answer, because we've answered it 3 times already, is when is episode 2 coming out? It's in the editing room. We will let you know.
Yep.
Win Broly. That's your answer. Win Broly. All right. So any other questions are more than welcome. Thank you, guys. After you've seen it a couple thousand times.
The main attraction at the convention, the golden dildo trophy. That's funny.
Tony, I feel like by the time we get to episode 5, I'm gonna have Vietnam flashbacks of when episode blank comes.
Oh man. Okay, all right, Xana, you got the first question from Awesome Random Dude.
I do.
Any upcoming stuff from you?
Yeah, I mean, I still have a rough script for episode for the next episode of Douchebag Link. I've been busy recently, so I apologize. I was job hunting for about 4 weeks, and now I actually have a job, but I'm still kind of learning it. So as soon as I get into kind of a rhythm with that, I'll get back to working on that. I plan to have like 3 episodes of Douchebag Link like already completely written up before I start doing it. So I'm gonna have like an episode within like a week of each other, kind of like I've been doing. I'll release a bunch of episodes all at once. So it'll happen. It's just gonna be a few more months before I start releasing stuff. But there you go.
All right. So our next question is from Reezy909. Who do y'all intend to have voice Nyanta? Well, we actually have him in the call. Sir Nyanta, if you would.
It's me. Hey, everybody.
Senile Snake.
Enjoying some chicken noodle soup because I'm sick.
Fucking everybody is sick right now. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Like half of the people I know are sick.
Richie, this one's for you. From Imagine Anime Studios. Sama, who came up with Dave?
Okay, who came up with Dave? That's a very deep and interesting question. I'm glad you asked that. The short answer? Oh, God. I'm trying to remember his name. That's why I was stalling. Stanley Kubrick.
Okay, Dave came from the movie 2001: Space Odyssey.
Yeah.
And Dave being the character that had the most interactions with HAL 9000, which is who Menu-sama is based off of. So that's where that came from.
Loosely based off of, because
HAL loosely
based actually show emotion.
Yeah. All right. So
we had a conversation about this. I was like, "Are you sure you want me to show emotion? He's supposed to be HAL 9000." Okay. And it turns out you were right. You were right, Tony. Live publicly, I admit you were right.
Let's hear. I got 47 witnesses.
And a golden penis to prove it.
Yup. Okay, so let's see. So our next one is from Rodrigo Simons. Xana, can you say pussy destroyer, but slowly?
Pussy destroyer.
I think you just made a lot of pussies wet.
Oh my God.
Do with that sound clip whatever you will.
Okay, so this one is from Eaton Does Gaming, and it's another one for Xana. Very popular, actually. Xana, how did you meet everyone at PhatdogStudios?
Well, I met you first. I met Tony first. So he just asked me to. Well, how do you actually? You probably remember better than I do, Tony. How did you contact? Because I know you got me to cameo in your stuff one time. And
yeah, well, it all started with me bugging the fuck out of Xana.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
I was
science.
just this. We had just made PhatdogStudios. I mean, we were young, like, or no, we hadn't just made it. We had just finished Fully Coolly Abridged, and we ended up getting into Wind Waker because Dogarex did an Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask prior to the creation of PhatdogStudios, and it just sort of started from there, from me bugging the fuck out of Xana to sort of him succumbing to Stockholm Syndrome.
Yeah, there you go. That was about as concise a summary as you could have given. But no, I mean, then I suppose you could say after about a year of him bugging me, eventually a friendship blossomed, and there you go. And then I met the other people through Tony. And now we're all just one big, happy fucking family, I guess. I don't know.
Dysfunctional family.
I think, did we meet each other through Log Horizon, or was it through...
No, we met it.
Well, I met you...
no, with me and Xana, specifically.
Oh, okay.
That was around Log Horizon time, right?
Okay. Yeah.
No, you guys met each other through Fairy Tale.
Oh, okay, yeah. I should probably
have because
as well.
Yeah. Okay.
I do the voice of Jalal for Fairy Tale Abridged, and that's on the PhatdogStudios, their PhatdogStudios channel. So yeah, I should probably have mentioned that before as well. But
and I voice Natsu, and I'm also the writer and director for the Fairy Tale for the PhatdogStudios. And Xana, this lovable bastard here, is one of our fan favorites, Loxus.
And Tony over there is responsible for the greatest atrocity in abridging ever.
Yeah, actually, I'm not responsible for that. I mean, I'm responsible for putting in
being in Log Horizon.
Yes, I am. Okay, so all right, so we're I think what we'll do is we'll stay on a little later to sort of extend the Q&A just because Lennon just got here. So
yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I've been seeing a lot of really good questions. I just think they're compliments, and I just want to thank all you wonderful people.
All right, so let's go down the list. Lennon, this next one's for you from Andres S. Lennon, did the guys get good till now?
They've always been good. I just helped them get good better.
Get good faster?
Faster, yeah.
Always been good, damn.
Get
now,
gooder.
This one from Alex. I feel like this is too broad of a question, so unfortunately, Alex, we're going to have to skip this one. But basically, she's asking how we all got started in abridged stuff. And
podcast.
There's a
podcast.
Lot.
That's how I got started in abridged.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Let's go down the line. Let's go down the line.
7 years ago.
one sentence or less on how you got started into abridging, starting with our Nyanta.
Long time ago, I way back when Team 4 Star was starting. I really liked their stuff, so I thought, hey, why don't I do that?
All right,
And I did.
Akatsuki, you're up.
I've been doing it for years, and I just do it for fun. Like, at first, it was just kind of one of those silly things where I just played voices in my head and said them out loud, and then I decided to put a microphone behind it, and ta-da!
All right, Menu-sama.
Oh, God. Really quickly, I also want to point this out for people that don't know. Lennon not only does Akatsuki, she's also Marielle, however we pronounce it. So she does two voices. And
she's just most well known for the Akatsuki.
She's most well known for Akatsuki, but she's actually pretty versatile. So I hope that blew some of your minds. You were like, "Cheers, Marielle too!" Like, look forward to episode 2. Marielle gets a lot more screen time. All right. How did I get into abridging? Really easy. Wing of Abridgers, and that will make Tony roll his eyes or laugh or something. Fine.
That's how you and I met. So
that's a bad story. That's a bad story for another day. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
It was a fan project.
Yeah, I'll try to.
Positive results.
I'm trying to think how to summarize this quickly. It was like Christmas time, and I was visiting like my family in New York. My younger cousin had just gotten a copy of Twilight Princess for the first time, and I guess to entertain the dude, I was voicing over the characters with goofy fucking voices and shit, and he was laughing. And then he kind of told me about abridging, and Then it kind of grew from there into me actually making videos semi-consistently.
Yep.
As in disappearing
And,
for 6 months at a time and coming back.
As for
That's
me,
about the shortest way I can think to summarize that.
As for me, I started after I saw, very shortly after our HBI2K posted his first episode of Berserk, and well, the rest is history. All right, so our next question is from Sonic Blade. Ooh, yes.
If we wanted to be kiss asses and just say it in 3 words, we could just be like, "What got you into abridging? Team 4-star." Go ahead.
Well, or one of the members of Team 4-star. I mean, dude, HBI, he was my inspiration to start. So I mean, it's really all thanks to him that Log Horizon is a thing. Which is, it's kind of weird to think about it that way. But anyway, next question.
Sonic now you've talked with him. So
hold on a second. Narwhal 64.
So
Narwhal 64. He said, "See you later, weebs." Okay, first of all, maybe these guys, I ain't a fucking weeb, dude. When they talk about anime, I have no idea what the fuck is going on.
He's not lying. He really does not know.
I know jack shit about the stuff they have me voicing in.
I don't want to be Japanese. I'm very happy being an American. I don't insert Japanese random words into things I say.
Yes.
So this one's kind of to everyone. Are we planning on doing the whole first season of Log Horizon? We have plans to go to the end of season 2, like all the way.
Season 3 got announced. Season 3 got announced.
Really?
I'm very happy for that. Yeah.
Woohoo! That's gonna be awesome.
It was an article up on Crunchyroll. They talked about it on the podcast, and I was like, "Oh, I bet Tony already knows." I was going to tell you about it, but
so yeah, that's awesome. That made my night, man. You know that and the Golden Dick. All right, so this one is from Luck.
It's a chair, damn it! It's a chair.
Yeah, it's a chair. This one is from Luck Oberholzer. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And this one's for you, Richie. What's up with the burger joke in episode 1?
Okay,
I was waiting for someone to ask that. I'll be honest with you.
I just want to clarify that it's not specifically a Log Horizon joke anymore. Le Burginator has become similar to the canon in that it's going to be showing up in different things. Like Connor and I loved the joke so much that Le Burginator actually became the name. Or you know what?
Isn't it?
I'm working on OTP stuff. He's gone. Damn it.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
I thought it was you in Midnight, not Snake.
Oh, that's me.
No, Snake. I'm talking about Snake.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry. Continue.
That's my real name.
I don't believe you.
Yeah. Right, anyway, Snake and I were working on Deathcapades, and we decided that the main character, his previous occupation was he was working at a fast food restaurant called kept it Le Burginator because I couldn't think of another word. But as far as how did we end up naming it Le Burginator, it was what can I think of the most cliche 3 possible things I could? Well, let's put La in there for just like that mysterious Latino vibe and make it seem kind of like I don't know a way to really describe it. It was just like make it sound exotic in a way. So we put La in there.
Class to a classless place.
Class to a classless place, exactly. And then burgers, because you know what's a thing that people in this country like to eat? They love freaking burgers. And what is the most stereotypically ridiculous thing I could think of? Popped into my mind, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Terminator, and I was like, Le Burginator, done. And that's kind of
what do they make in Log Horizon? Burgers. So it all just sort of.
What do they make in Log Horizon? Burgers, exactly. So it just kind of worked out. Sriracha mayo just happened to be what I was putting on my sandwich at the time. So, in all honesty, the question you should be asking is how did Lennon manage to get through that line without falling over laughing every time?
Oh God, don't even. I didn't even understand. It's
hilarious.
actually quite funny because I didn't even understand the line, but every time like I emphasized la, it was
from Le Burginator. And I'm just falling over.
Le Burginator.
This is real. It's happening. Something retarded that I thought of ended up in the series, and I was very pleased with that. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's a lot of the stuff that we were just kind of shooting the shit on made it to the. Will you leave the
silly stuff? Yeah. Leave the dick alone.
The pussy is obsessed with the dick. Okay.
Alrighty.
All right. right. So, all right. Let's see. Let's go down the list.
Yeah, a lot of the things that we were just talking about behind the scenes kind of just ended up being funny enough that we were like, we put it in.
Okay, so if we could have anyone, and this is from Knickknack95, if we could have anyone to play a role in this series, who would it be and what role would they play? And if it's anyone, Morgan Freeman as
Morgan Freeman. No, Morgan Freeman and James Earl Jones.
Yeah, no, just Morgan Freeman as like
Morgan
he would
Freeman.
just,
Morgan
yeah,
Freeman.
he would just
Morgan
be there.
Freeman. Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman. Who did you want him to play?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
He wanted him, no, dude. He
I
wanted him
would
to play
like-
fucking
okay.
everybody.
That's legit.
He wants him to
Mine
play
would be,
everybody.
more for. Mine would be season 2, specifically for season 2 of Log Horizon. I would like to do Samuel L. Jackson as all the raid bosses.
Oh my god.
Just imagine Samuel L. Jackson shit talking the entire raid team.
Oh my god. I love it.
Gildarts Winters just comments that LaBurginator's girlfriend's name is Patty. He relishes her.
Oh my god.
Okay, all right. So this,
Yeah, by the way,
continue.
Yeah, just
We continue.
all right. So this next one's for you, Lennon, from Loosebiv72. Lennon, how does one get good?
That is gonna be like the question all the time.
It's gonna be the
I
only
get that
question you
question
get this
all the
entire
time.
night.
How does one get good? That is a loaded question.
The same way you get to Carnegie Hall.
know.
Practice.
Yeah, just go home and practice and make silly voices and make a bunch of friends and totally just take your talent out there, because that is what I did. Because
One can never get good. You have to already be good.
Yeah, well,
You gotta take your
I don't wanna
vitamins,
be like,
say your
I don't wanna
prayers,
be
brother.
rude.
you had to come right out of
I
that
wanna be
vagina.
like, well, if
Control
you're
already
not
firmly
good,
clutched
then-
on.
Respect your
Oh
parents.
my god. Okay,
You're a good boy.
for episode 3, I've decided, just because for randomness sake, it's going to happen in 3 or 4. At some point, we're going to have Akatsuki try and imitate Macho Man Randy Savage, because
Oh my
reasons.
god.
Macho Man.
Snap into a Slim
Oh my
Jim.
god. Okay, so let's see. All right, so this hold up, where's the next one? I'm losing my place here. Okay, this one is from I think we already had a question from him, I'm pretty sure. Arnold Schwarzenegger as Demikaz. No, actually, it's episode 2. You think I can tell him, Richie?
Yeah, you can tell him.
Our editor is actually going to be voicing Demikaz, and let's just say
So
he's
did
going to
he
be making Shiro an offer he can't refuse.
Oh god.
It's so much funnier when you know. Hey, Tony, what about that little girl detective, Tony?
Oh my god, don't fucking start that.
I can't believe that was an audition line. That was great.
I know. All right, so this one is from Ruin Paladin. Is that picture behind Lennon crooked?
No,
Oh god.
The camera is.
it's not. The camera, like, I'm sitting on a very high table, and so the webcam is kind of angled up a little bit. So it's. I don't think it is. Now you got me paranoid. No, it's not. It's not.
Lennon, you just made Lennon explain how physics works. How dare you?
I had to even double check. That's how, like, I was just like, is it crooked? Oh my God, I don't see it's crooked. No, it's not crooked, but on the camera, it does look crooked.
Okay.
Okay, like I can't find. I saw the question. I can't find the guy who asked it, but they were asking if any a gamer of the level that we depicted Akatsuki to be, and God no.
No.
If any of us is a gamer of the level that Akatsuki is, Okay, the reason I mentioned off the names of the games that she did no death runs of was because these are games that I have literally screamed and cursed at for the amount of times I've died in them. And I know that there's a community behind them that has done the same. Like if you played Super Meat Boy, you understand doing a no death run of Super Meat Boy, like as you get further and further in, is fucking difficult. It's ridiculous. So names of different ones that I screamed at, and then some of you threw me other names like Ninja Gaiden 2. Y'all threw that at me. And I was like, okay, we'll put that in. Yeah. So yeah, with Dark Souls, especially because the freaking Dark Souls community, of course I was going to put Dark Souls in there because we already had Get Good as part of our running commentary. So yeah, I threw in Dark Souls, and then of other things. And then I mean, at the time, people were constant. A lot of people that I knew were playing League of Legends. So I threw that in, and I was like, okay, we have to call them a basic bitch at some point. I swear to God, when everything in Akihabara finally gets settled, I think the closing scene should actually be Shiro drinking pumpkin spice latte or something like that, pumpkin spice shit, and then Shiro looking over and going, "Oh, you basic bitch," or no, Akatsuki calling him a basic bitch yet again because he's doing the pumpkin spice trend, and I'm like, yes, please. Things that I want to have like Shiro do that he doesn't even realize, and then you're such a basic bitch, but you're my beautiful bitch, you know.
All right, so this next one is from Gantex11, and his question is: if you could, would any of you go into Eldertale? And abso-fucking-lutely.
Yes.
Like without a moment's hesitation. I fucking hate our world. It's so goddamn boring.
Hey! It's got the greatest graphics, though. The best graphics engine I've ever seen. Reality is shit. You only get one playthrough. There's no respawns, no save points. However, I have seen quest markers. There was a cat that I saw the other day that had a single ray of sunlight down on it, and I know that motherfucker had a quest for me.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, I would gladly play an Eldertale. What about you guys? Would y'all play an Eldertale?
Yes.
But here's the question.
Sounds really, really fun.
Here's the question: what race would you be? I would be part of the Nyanta cat race. Absolutely.
See, now that the thing is though is if the thing everything is real, I'd worry about fleas.
I would be boring and probably choose like an elf or a human, but
hey, there's nothing wrong with an elf.
Now, the question is, what class would
like when I was playing, it's
what class would you be?
What
That's
class?
the real question. That's the real question.
Akatsuki, fucking assassin. Fucking assassin. Right off the bat.
You know, I would.
You know, the funny thing is, like if we were playing Dungeons and Dragons, like I would never go for the assassin class. I go right for the druid because I want a giant ass wolf named Kenny. And then
so stick around because eventually we're going to do a live stream of Dungeons and Dragons Log Horizon style.
Oh my god. Everyone in character.
Oh, dang it, so that means I have to be an assassin.
Yep.
Oh, no. My wolf.
That means Richie would be menu. Just be the menu.
Yeah.
You're not even a
Somebody rolls to hug menu, and it's like, you rolled a 1.
You know what
Menu-sama roll? A 20. Menu-sama walks up like a tonberry and pokes you with a kitchen knife, and you die.
Oh, you know what? I just thought Menu-sama wouldn't Menu-sama be more suited to being a DM?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I was gonna say
he would be a horrible dungeon master. By the way, I would be the only one able to talk to him. I would be the only one able to talk to him.
You know, and I'm loving this because then we're gonna have the whole fucking crew. We're gonna have to be the Log Horizon actual guild though. So it's gonna be like, so that would be Toya, Minori. Depending on how late we might end up getting Tetra.
And just to go ahead and put this one aside so that we don't keep getting asked about it. Yeah, guys, we've already cast cast Toya. So I'm sorry. Yeah,
Yep.
you've already cast him, and I don't need your permission for this announcement. We've already cast him. It's Tony.
Finally, Director Sama has a role.
Yeah. You contribute to the series now.
Fuck off.
Just behind the scenes.
Dude, the fucked up part is Midnight got cast before I did. What the fuck?
I'm just saying. It's all right.
I see a log in the horizon. Yes, you do.
Oh my god.
I'm having
It's
flashbacks
just-
of Naruto Abridged now.
It's just over the horizon. It's just over.
It's just right over there.
And okay, so it's actually really funny because we just got a question from Scott Scheffel. Will Nyanta be a pimp? The irony of that question.
Isn't he already like thinking that he is?
No, hold on. We're not gonna answer that question because we just want you to see. Because because honestly, the truth is stranger than fiction.
Meow, bitch. Where my cat miss at?
No, he's gotta sing the song too. The move, bitch, get out the way.
No, instead of move, it should be meow, bitch. Get out of the way.
Yeah, meow, bitch, get out the way.
Oh my god. You have to do this now, Snake. You have to.
We're all looking at you, bud.
Is Nyanta gonna have to scratch a bitch? Just like
Now everybody's wanting us to film a D&D session.
Yes.
Okay, so we had another question from Raviel. How did you guys come up with the joke of EA Sports? Honestly, I can't remember how it is.
We were talking about.
I don't remember the context.
At one point, we were talking about like, okay, who do we think like? The question
that's right,
just came up.
yes, I
Who would
remember
fuck
now.
up a game more? Like who has been solely responsible for fucking up so many game franchises? Like we were gonna like at first I was gonna make the joke about like BioWare and how they ruined Mass Effect in just 10 minutes. But
yeah.
but then
the original idea was the guy who made Sword Art.
Yeah, we were joking around. Yeah, we had to change it because it initially was going to be Kayaba Akihiko, and that was going to be our only nod towards Sword Art. But we were like, yeah, that seems like we're pandering too much. Mm-hmm. And so while we thought it was funny, it might come across wrong. So we just decided, you know what? It's a gaming franchise. Let's just make fun of gaming companies that we know that like we feel like every time they touch something, they destroy it. So it was actually kind of a tie between Activision and EA. And
basically we because it was such a tie and we were just sort of joking around and all of a sudden I'm just like, EA Sports, you're in the game. And that's what sealed the deal.
That's what sealed the deal. That's what sealed the deal. And I just kept repeating it over and over and over again until I just kept repeating it because I thought it was funny, and I just kept repeating it over and over and over again. And then Tony was like, "Okay, there's no possible way anybody's going to audition against you. Your menu." And I'm like, "Yay!" By the way, that's a little piece of history for Log Horizon Abridged there. It was just Menu until you guys started calling him Menu-sama. And the audience basically named him, so now he's Menu-sama. And as you saw in the promo for episode 2, Naotsugu actually says, "Dude, what did you do to piss off Menu-sama so bad?" So he became Menu-sama because of you guys. So you do have an impact on what we do. And we like that, and we encourage you guys to know that what you do does reflect onto us. We do see what you guys post, and I try to respond as much as I can, or at least thumbs up you guys as much as I can with comments that you guys post. So I do read your comments on all the videos.
Yeah, the amount of feedback that we've had is literally like, okay, you know what? We're a bit of history for me personally as an abridger. I've been doing this since the beginning. I've been doing this for 10 years. That's a long fucking time to be doing a hobby and not reach Team 4 Stars level. So just to kind of give you some ideas on this, I've been doing this a long time, and I'm fucking stubborn as hell. I don't ever give up. And
careful, your salt is showing.
Fuck you, dude. And so for the longest time, I've been like, God, I would really love to have a responsive audience. I want feedback. I want to know what people think. And
right.
And now that we have it, I'm like the dog that caught the car. I don't know what to fucking do with it.
What if I caught it? You probably chase it around 5 or 6 times. God only knows.
Yeah, and it's been an absolute treat. Not only to make a series that me personally, I can't speak for the rest of the guys, but I love Log Horizon. It is my favorite anime. And we lost the Snook.
Oh no. Another thing that and he's returned. There we go. And another thing, a bit of Log Horizon history, and Tony will back me up on this. When we submitted it, and we apologize that it was late. It was a lot of complicated issues, but we submitted it, and then we started watching the views come in, and I'm sitting there. I'm like the view counter on Skype. I'm posting the number of views that we got, and I'm getting super, super excited about it. And everybody's like, what the fuck, Richie? And I'm like, this is amazing. I run a podcast where I do fairy tale, and like people, like I go to cons and I talk to industry people, and I've spoken with people like Todd Habercorn and Vic Mignogna or whatever, and I'm losing my shit over this. I don't lose my shit over that. Like over them, it's just like, oh, they're voice actors. They do a job. It's cool. They're people. And then I get to this, and you guys fucking blow me away, and they're going, God, Richie, are you excited? I'm like, I'm fucking ecstatic.
Well, this is the first successful abridged project that Richie has been a part of.
That's true. I've always done like cameo appearances and stuff.
Yeah, he's been a part of several, but he's never had a direct influence on the abridged series. Like he is such a huge help with this. I mean, it's a collaborative project. Everyone brings something to the table, and if we did not have the people we did that we have on board, you would not have gotten as polished a product as you did. Everyone brings something to the table, and it was so awesome to see it all come to fruition.
It was really, really nice to see so much love and positivity come back from all the hard work that everybody put into this. Knowing that even if we have to do it last minute, we can still cast amazing people because Lennon.
Yeah, no, Lennon. Okay, so real quick story, actually. Lennon was a last-second emergency recast because the person who we were going to cast for Akatsuki ended up being in another TIPA contest. And the rule that we set for ourselves when we decided we wanted to try this TIPA thing was we weren't going to sacrifice quality just to get into the TIPA. And so we didn't. Our Akatsuki was already voicing in TIBA, and we're like, well, fuck. But then then a Lennon pops up out of nowhere, suddenly Lennon, and we ended up. She was just the perfect fit, and so we ended up going with her. But to let you guys know, our original cast for Akatsuki was Pink Shuchan or something, the voice of our Lucy in the Das Tales fairy tale.
Yeah, Lennon came about because they were like, oh no, we may not be able to do this for Tiva because we really like this person that we have as Akatsuki. And I remembered Lennon from when I was talking with Ben, I believe.
Yeah.
We talked back and forth. Another streamer who I follow and hang out with, and I've done voices on his stream just because we like being silly and stuff on his stream. But I met Lennon through him, and I was like, well, wait a minute. No, I know a person who does voicing stuff. So apparently that's my role nowadays. Like I'm like the guy that knows people. So that's that. I just introduce people to them, and that happens. And
all these comments.
I'm a writer second. I'm your contact network first. Yeah. Anyway.
Yep. That's a very true statement.
Yeah, but basically, I was like, hey, would you like to be involved in this Abridged project? We're looking to possibly recast someone. And then she came in and she did her audition, and Tony was like, Yeah, we'll keep her. And I was like,
This is
yeah,
happening.
we're.
That's happening.
My actual thought process was this. All right, I hope she does good because I really want to enter Taba. And then she did really good. And I'm like, we saved Taba! Yeah. So yeah, that was the internal thought process right there. It's a lot less poetic than you would think. It's just
yeah.
And I had a blast doing it.
Yay! And she gets a lot of really good lines. Like honestly, Akatsuki has the best lines in my opinion.
And
it's really funny
so
because
you don't write them that way on purpose. That's just the character we all decided to make Akatsuki.
I just think it's funny
it just sort of happens.
Everybody, like my voice, apparently I could be very, very sarcastic, and I don't even try. And like everyone's like, we really like you as like the badass, like sarcastic chick, and I'm like, okay, sounds great. I was like, but I can. I was like, I can do other voices. Like, no, I really.
And yet,
really,
we heard you auditioned for Marielle, and we heard you in Marielle, and we were like, that's really good. We got to keep you for that too.
So
it shows
your
your
chick.
She was also the last second casting for Marielle. We actually had another person in mind for Marielle, but she was also doing another thing in Tiba. So it's just like fucking Lennon was godsent. Like it's just
so if you're abridging out there and you're having an emergency recasting, you can contact Lennon.
Yeah, just
Lennon's gonna be. Lennon is. I have a feeling now that Lennon is going to be in so many fucking abridged projects that we're all going to be jealous. Like,
well,
God damn
I'm in another one now from your
Yeah.
friend, and I played.
Which one?
I played.
Oh yeah, you say the Das Tales.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
No, but I played that irregular mint abridged. Mint.
Yeah, well, which he's actually making a full blown series now, so you're gonna get to play the character more. Like he was actually telling me about this, and he's like, I love her voice in that character. It fits so well that she's not even supposed to appear in episode 2, but she's going to.
Also,
all right. So real quick, Sonic Blade and Alex, guys, listen. You know, rejection is a bitch. But Nothing Venture doing this for 10 years. Seriously, 10 years. I'm also a semi-professional voice actor. I've done a few gigs here and there, and Richie can back me up on this one. You will do literally thousands of auditions before you get anything. You can't quit.
And you just have to accept this right out the gate. Yeah. So I was just going to say, you have to accept this right out the gate. Like, the first projects you work on are going to be fucking shit. You have to, like, get the ball rolling, though. Like, you have to make a lot of shit before you can make anything even halfway decent. So just get started. If you want to do it, just get started.
The voiceover industry is very much like a business. You have to have product before you can start making any kind of profit. Yeah. Like, that's just how it is. And as a professional voice actor, I've done a couple of commercials and paid for that, and that's all well and good, but I do like probably over 2,000 auditions a year, and I'll be lucky if I hear back from 4 of them. And it's not anything specifically that I may have done bad in the audition. I just may not have been the type of voice that they were looking for. You know, so I mean, people have a certain voice in their head, and the best thing that you could do is honestly, and I'm going back to Lennon's auditions on this for Akatsuki, and this is high praise, so take it as the praise that it actually is. We already had a set voice in our head for what we wanted Akatsuki to sound like. Lennon came in and did her Akatsuki, and it's not that we needed to replace voice actors immediately. We could have just not done the Tiba thing. That was an option. But what happened was Lennon didn't fit the voice that we had in our head. She surprised us with what she could do, and that is what ultimately
it blew our fucking minds.
Yeah, it led to us choosing her. I was trying to be professional for a second, but okay. But no, that's
you know what? No, I will give credit where credit is due. It blew me the fuck away, because there is one thing about getting the voice that you wanted. It's quite another to get the voice that you didn't even know you wanted, and you fucking love it.
There's a difference between the voice that you wanted and the voice that you needed.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so real quick.
She's the voice that we need right now.
And actually,
she's the target.
we're gonna go down the line here because we actually, and this is for
Go for
anyone who wants to get into a bridging. We got a question from Eaton Does Gaming, and he's starting out a bridging and wants to know if we have any helpful pointers. So you know what, we'll go ahead. We'll start with Snake. Snake, do you have any pointers for doe-eyed new abridger? If Snake is even here.
Snake,
Yanta?
you there, buddy?
He's dead as fuck.
Hey.
Okay, Lennon, you're up.
Repeat the question,
okay.
please. Because I was looking at all these wonderful comments. Because I'm just they're great.
So
Any
all right,
tips?
so this any tips
Any
for abridging or voice acting or that of the like?
Just kind of like I've kind of been saying before, like get a mic. It doesn't have to be good. I remember when I first started out, I used a Rock Band mic. So I had to keep it perfectly still in my hand because otherwise the thing inside would clank around. But like that was what I used for my starting thing. And then just start on like small projects. I first started on Behind the Voice Actors, and I kind of still jump in there every once in a while just to check up on stuff, but it's kind of not amazing as it was years ago when I've been on it. It's kind of turned into a weird kind of voiceover place. So Voiceover Alliance is what I went on to doing, and then I had a group of friends that I kind of just stuck with, and then they were kind of like contacts. So like, if they had a buddy that knew a guy or knew a person or whatever, and it kind of just went down the line. So, and that's how I met these wonderful people was, my buddy said, hey, they're looking for an Akatsuki. And they, I told them that you have a microphone and you've got everything set up and ready to go and, kind of thing. And I was like, sure, because I don't, I work a lot and this is kind of just like a fun hobby, but I would hope to one day merge as a full-time type thing. Amen. So it's a blessing. It's a blessing. It's a blessing in disguise because I get to do what I love, even though I know it's for fun and I'm not getting paid for it. And I don't care because if it's for all of you wonderful people to laugh and smile, that makes my day. That's it for me. That's my wonderful advice.
Just really quickly.
Be yourself. Don't be an ass. Be yourself.
Just really quickly. And I know this is going to sound like a plug, but what you said right there is actually part of the reason why I created OTP manga is so that people who aren't like the big up on top people working in like the anime industry, like the abridgers and stuff, or the newcomers to abridging, like you're able to find people who genuinely have voiceover talent, and we want to bring them in onto OTP manga and hopefully generate enough success through whatever project that they're working on that they actually can get paid for the work that they're doing. Like it is always our intention to make it to where working on through that conglomerate do become full-time jobs for the people that are working on it, whether they're doing writing, art, directing, editing, or voiceover, however they're doing it. And like, we want them to get paid for the work that they do. That was the initial reason for putting OTP manga together. Moving on. I'm sorry.
And so we're actually running pretty short on pretty low on time. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna wrap things up here real quick.
Basically gonna be love the series that you're abridging, because if you don't love it, you're not gonna enjoy what you're doing. And perseverance. Seriously, you got to be stubborn as fuck. Like that's when it gets right down to it. You're gonna have a whole lot of shit before you got to dig through mountains of shit before you find that gem that works for you. It's been 10 years. That's not.
And I finally found my winning horse, and that's Log Horizon.
That's not just abridging though. That's acting in general. Like you're gonna battle with bouts of depression in general from the effect that you don't get picked for things. Like, and I'm sorry to say this, but suck it up, move on, keep going. Like, you can call it stubbornness, you can call it perseverance, you can call it the will to just keep going. But that thing, whatever it is that motivates you to continue, keep doing it, because you never know. You never know.
And this is actually really funny. Real quick, sorry, I know that was supposed to be our last one, but I love this. Crazy Cat, is it good to improv during voice acting sessions, or is it strictly?
Please improv.
Crazy Cat and Crazy Cat is a friend of mine. And I ad lib all the time.
I want to say about 60% of the things that make it into the script are just improv. Like, we'll bring someone in, we'll have them read the script how we have it originally, and then we'll just hey, have fun. Like, prime example for Richie, when we have him, when he records for Joker Jalal, we do it two ways. We go, first of all, let's go through the script normally. Okay, now that we've done that, have fun.
Yeah.
It is a 30-minute
and he goes nuts.
I know.
Audio clip of nothing but improv. And I come from a theater background of improv schooling. So improv is actually where I live. Not all actors are the same, but I love improv. My biggest thing was I would love to see, because one of my favorite actors, he does the voice of Commander Shepard in the Mass Effect series. But
Mark Meer?
Yeah, Mark Meer. I've talked with him. I've talked with him quite a few times by working together on a charity thing, and then we got talking about improv theater and stuff like that. He does a lot of improv theater in his home in Edmonton, Canada. And one of the things I joked with him about at one point was you should have a Mark on Mark battle. Because another big improver who loves to do improv stuff, Mark Hamill. I would love to have Mark Hamill and Mark Meer actually do improv together. I think it would be the best freaking thing in the world. They have such a great sense of humor. But I would say that if anything, I feel so sorry for Urza. I can't remember her name, her actual Skype name or whatever right now. Lassie. I feel so sorry for Lassie because I would get so in character as Joker, and she was Urza in that, and I just got it into my head that okay, if Jalal is Joker, then that means that Urza is Batman, and so I would leave on purpose little snippets of audio for her for when she's editing, and literally it came back to me around not even the first episode I was on. This came back around to me, and he was like, "Can you stop leaving her those little things? She says it's really creeping her out." What did I do? I doubled the amount. I love doing these crazy over the top villainous characters where you don't know where they're gonna go because it gives you so much room to play around. But I mean, at the same time, I treat any role like I would any character role. Do a very, very big happy dance if I get to improv in my character a lot. But I'm just happy to have character work whatsoever. So the fact that I got cast as Min Yuzama was more of a surprise to me than anything, because I just figured I was just going to be listed as writer. Yep. Move on from there. And then Tony was like, "Nope, you." Okay.
Well, okay, to be fair, I have a history of just really weird auditions. Hey, Richie, can you do animal noises? All right, good, you're this guy.
That's literally how I got brought into the Fairy Tale podcast. I just get the Fairy Tale abridgment. I got pulled into that, and literally the first question is, "Can you do animal noises?" And I just sit there in silence for a couple of seconds, and then I go, "Okay, there you go. You're cast." I'm like, "Okay, cool. What am I? Sagittarius. Awesome."
All right. Anyway,
I'm Sagittarius. Yeah,
that's actually we're gonna wrap up on that note. So we'll go down the line, and we'll have everyone sort of do their little "hey, goodbye" kind of thing. So we'll start with Nyanta, providing he's actually here.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes.
He exists.
Okay.
Yes.
Finally. All right. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. If I can make a quick little plug here, I am taking commissions.
Go for it. Yeah, I think that's part of the outro.
Absolutely.
If you'd like to commission me for any voiceover related things, email me at connormckinleyva@yahoo.com. ConnorMckinleyva@yahoo.com.
And now on down to the Akatsuki.
Bye, you wonderful, wonderful people. Thank you so much for the wonderful comments. Never say that you can't do voice acting or that your voice sucks, because it is not true.
You can always get
That is not true at all. You guys are wonderful, wonderful people with beautiful experimental voices, and I want everyone to know that, because I was just in the comments talking with someone, so I want everyone to know that. And then if you guys want, I'll just kind of plug myself out there too. I do a lot of Twitch streaming. I haven't been doing it a lot because I kind of been sucked into Final Fantasy 15, and like I didn't Twitch stream that because I've been kind of in quiet mode / really concentration. But I do play Overwatch a lot, so and I know that the winter one is out right now, so I'm really excited. But you can find me on Twitch as Lennon Drake, all together. And you guys have a wonderful night. It was so much fun. It was so much fun.
All right. And now on to Nautsugu.
All right. I guess I'll plug my channel real quick. My channel is Xana Uzumaki. You can only find me on YouTube because I'm terrible at marketing myself and have no social media. I have a cartoon series called Douchebag Link Returns to Termina. I don't update it that often because, I don't know, this stuff's more of a hobby to me than something I'm trying to actually get into as a job. But hey, check it out if you like it. Good. Glad to be here. So.
All right, and I'm Fat Tony 92. People just call me Tony for short. I am Director Sama and Toya for episode 3, so that's something to look forward to. And you guys know where to find me on PhatdogStudios, and make sure to check out our Twitter and Facebook. And last but certainly not least, on to the sociopathic demigod menu, Sama.
I love that intro. Thank you. Okay, I'm everywhere, but because Lennon mentioned it, and I'd be remiss to not do so. Unlike Lennon, I've actually been streaming a lot more, and the reason is because of Final Fantasy 15. I have 31 videos of Final Fantasy 15 up on my Twitch right now. I've already gone through the entire story. I'm still doing side stuff. I took a break from Final Fantasy 15 because it consumed my life for an entire week.
Well, I'm sorry that I have a full-time job.
No, it's fine. It's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. All right. You can find pretty much all of my Twitch videos on my YouTube channel as well, because if I put too much of them on, as I continue streaming more and more videos, they start disappearing from my Twitch channel. So they're all up on YouTube, except for part 2 of my playthrough of Final Fantasy 15, because that was 13 plus hours long. I'm sorry. I did not have a job or anything else to do. I apologize. But you can find you can find my YouTube channel and my Twitch stream simply by looking right here. It says Like Zoinks Gaming. That is how it is set up. And the reason it is called that is because, and yes, I do have several videos of this up on YouTube and Twitch. I play scary video games in character as Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, because why the hell not? It just seems really funny to me. So come see what scary video game Freddy has tried to bribe me with Scooby Snacks to play this time. And then because I do so many different things, I do voiceover acting. You can hit me up, Richie. Oh God, I'm actually gonna say my real name. No. Yes, I do have to. RichieMcMullen16@gmail.com. Suddenly, a lot of people on the cast just found out my last name, and I wasn't really hiding it. I was just like, yeah, McMullen. That's how you spell it. Which is why when a certain comment came up from Midnight in the Skype chat, I was like, how did you find out my last name? And he was like, wait, what? And I go, yeah. I also run the Fairy Tale podcast, of which, remember, he is... You are Panther Lily or Gaziel? Which one?
I'm Gaziel. Right. My cat is Panther Lily.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. All right. So, I run the Fairy Tale podcast. We've been doing that for over 5 years. We have lots of different things that we do, and we do our live shows at about 7:30 on a Google Hangout format. We do them at 7:30 p.m. Central Time, so 8:30 Eastern. And all of those take place on Monday evenings, and you never know what could happen or who will show up. And we also have a SoundCloud, and I do a bunch of reviews of different anime, including Ruby. We've done several Ruby ones, and secret for the entire public out there. We've been talking to Josh Grell, the voice of Tyrion from Ruby, about possibly coming on and doing an interview with us. Because, Rooster Teeth doesn't share any Funimation voice actors on their series at all. No. I've not once heard Vic Mignogna's voice. But yeah, that that is a very small portion of what all I do, but please, I cannot ask you guys enough to go and check out Infinity's Light on the channel OTP Manga. And if you like what we do there, please go visit the Infinity's Light Patreon and help us out with that, because that is how we actually get more content out to you as quickly as possible. And it also makes it where I can hire more talented people such as, you know, Xana or Snake or Lennon. And I've already hired Tony, so he don't count. So, and that's basically a voice actor of mine. I can't cast more people until like we get enough, because we actually are trying to pay our voiceover actors. Like, we want this to be a paid gig for them. And while we do understand that the number one thing that a voice actor needs is a demo reel that isn't all lies, you know, a little cash here and there would be nice. That having been said, we're going to go ahead and end the show, I guess. And in the only way that we possibly can with a Log Horizon Abridged series.
Oh my.